Here we are then, folks. Q3 here at the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. We've got 10 drivers currently waiting in what are some very tricky conditions. Doesn't look easy out there. A little bit slippery, a little bit greasy. The drivers seem to be handling it pretty well at the minute, but
it's a fucking podium, Daniel.
with everything to potentially gain
Awesome job
in this Q3 session.
Finally.
Who's your money on? That is the big question. We got a poll that is live at the minute for you guys to vote. Who you think it shall be? Most people diving out of the pit lane early doors. Now with 10 drivers on track, should be a little bit easier to kind of keep your space and find a decent gap to be able to get a decent lap going. But seems like Moss, Butters and Callum Ultra just waiting a little bit. I'll be honest, it doesn't seem like it's raining as much. I don't know if that's just my eyes. Maybe I'm getting a little bit old. Maybe.
I mean, if you are, I'm going to start getting worried. But no, there still is a little bit of fine rain there. But again, we haven't really seen this track get wetter, is it? It's just been this weird, odd kind of dry versus wet borderline thing that just seems to just be favouring slicks. Ever so slightly, it's bizarre.
Snacks for pole, says Wiki Guy. There are still sound effects, but it's my soundboard where I typed in the 4 for Snacks 22. I'm pretty sure it played the Danny Rick podium emote sound effect. So that's my personal soundboard that I've got set up rather than the external one. But Wookie thinking it's a localised rain to specific areas. It seems like it, doesn't it?
I've done a whole lap with Mello here, and some corners it's very visible and some it isn't. So
oh my goodness! Whoa, what is Mello? Oh, Mello! Ooh! So I think you had MK2 Ellis, who was warming up his tyres, ready for a run. And Mello Cover on an outlap went flying past him at the sort of penultimate corner. Whew. That could have ended really badly. He's got away with that. Wow. Okay, let's have a look and see what the guys are doing. So we're going to ride with Lord Vader. He currently on a flying lap. Wow, that sounded really caveman-like, didn't it? He on a flying lap. He is on a flying lap in his Alfa Romeo. He go fast. Sector 2, he go fast. But GG's. Kelly Plays, welcome to you. I think I can hear a car going slowly ahead of him. Maybe a little bit of contact with the wall. Needing to get out of the way. We haven't seen anything. He's coming up towards the castle section now. It's clear at the minute, but there are waved yellows in Sector 2. Car gets out of the way in front of him. It is it's the Williams of Mertzi.
He's missing end plates.
He's going through end plates like nobody's business, that's for sure. Not sure if he's looking to collect them, but he's having a few kisses with the wall. Just as Vader did there. Just touching on the exit curb. Decent through there. Let's see how he goes through the slalom. Oh, just the smallest lift, just to make sure that he holds on. He'll be throwing everything at this. Leroy currently sets the fastest at 1:47.4.
Yep, I think he might have been hindered by Mertzi slightly, so if he's got time in his pocket, that could be valuable.
Could be interesting. Snacks, the first man into the 146s. Excuse me. As Scooby joins us as well. Welcome to you. Settle in. We've got just under 7.5 minutes of Q3 left to go. The time's starting to come in now. A good showing from MK2 Ellis, a 148.2. Mellow Cover, less than a tenth behind him. Let's have a look at Callum Ultra then. Currently on a flying lap down the back straight. Has he got enough to take pole position. He'll be pushing. He will be pushing. It's just enough for P2. Split Snacks 22 and BLT Leroy almost right down the middle, 0.3 either side. Wow, they've got their banker laps in. This is the big thing with Q3. You want to get a semi-decent lap in just so you've got something on the board, and then when you get that second set on, that's when you can go for it. That's when you can really push. Try and squeeze every little bit of lap time out of there. At the minute, for pole position, it is a dead heat between Snacks 22 and Callum Ultra. 5 votes apiece for them at the minute. It's going to get interesting, folks. That I can guarantee. Leroy, though.
Told you he had time in his pocket. That's a phenomenal lap.
Throws down the gauntlet. The championship leader is not done yet. A 46.692. But he does have a 5-place grid penalty. So he needs that pole position to have a fighting chance. However, with a 28 points gap in the championship, all he needs to do is have a good finish, and it could sew up the drivers for him tonight. I'm sure he's not feeling any pressure whatsoever. None whatsoever.
Yeah. None whatsoever.
My goodness.
Might turn around and smack you for that one later.
He might do. Have I just jinxed it? Maybe. We're going to be finding out, that is for sure. So for those that are new, it will be a 50% race. So a decent race distance after what is a full qualifying session. So Butters at the minute is still in the pit lane. Still yet to come out and set a lap time. But Moss is currently on his flying lap. We'll have a little look. This is it. Can it be done? This is the big question, Wookie. Has Leroy got what it takes? Has he got the nerve to hold on, finish the race, get good points? Doesn't need to be a hero. Doesn't need anything spectacular or special. Just needs a decent race. Callum Ultra coming into the chat. Cannot compete with those 2 times. Maybe. Oh, that's a big hit of the wall there. Accepting a bit of defeat is Callum Ultra. Snacks and Leary, that is some phenomenal lap times.
Yep, I think Snacks was impressed as well. He came into the chat with a Jesus. I think he was impressed.
Well, he's on an out lap, so I think he's going to be giving it another go, that is for sure. Let's see what Moss has got up his sleeve. Full DRS, good enough for P7.
And I'm not reporting he's got no spare softs.
Ah, none spare.
Unfortunate.
And
will he regret? I say that's the risk you take. I saw a few people burn a couple of sets in Q1. I wonder if Calamocha was one of them.
This is it. Maybe just using too many sets just to get those laps in. And you can live to regret it. Certainly if you get through to this stage of qualifying.
Oh, little nib of the wall from Snacks.
I thought I heard something through
right end plate gone.
Headphones. Is it complete right end plate gone? It is indeed. Well, he's got a couple sort of major corners. The understeer may help a little bit just with the stability, but he is going to have to brake a little bit earlier. Won't be able to carry as much speed.
Out of the 2 of them, though, it is the right one that you would rather lose. The left-handers here are a lot more important.
Let's see how he goes through the slalom. Does he lift? Oh, I think he holds it quite nicely in 8th gear. But the problem is that this is only his out lap.
Yep.
This is it's what makes things tricky. Leroy is going out again as well. He's on the hunt for a little bit more lap time. Could he potentially take another 10th off? Lay down that gauntlet even further? He needs it. That 5-place grid penalty is not going to do him any favours. Unfortunately, for those that that were watching a little bit earlier on, it wasn't his fault. It was UK Assassin, sadly braking way too early and on the racing line. But we shall see if Snacks has got it in him. I don't think he will. I'm going to be honest here, with that wing damage, I don't think that is quite enough to get the job done.
No, always going to be difficult missing an end plate, no matter which one it is.
Callum Ultra's not giving up yet, though. He's going to go out on some U-softs and see if he can give it another go. Let's have a look at Vader then, coming round what is essentially the final corner before the slalom.
Yeah, in these conditions, having
a that's a lot of front wing.
As much.
Who's hit there?
Because a lot of the guys on fresh ones, they can't use their full grip anyway because the surface is greasy. So you're not actually losing out on a lot with scrubs softs. I wouldn't have thought.
Wow.
What a time from Lord Vader.
Wow!
That came out of nowhere.
Who expected that? Wow. Lord Vader, a 146.591. Wow. I gotta be honest, I was not expecting that. Could this be Vader's first pole position? That is a phenomenal lap. Pressure's on. Pressure's on Leroy now.
Look at your prediction and scoffed that he wasn't included.
Wow. Vader has been pretty good at being in at least the sort of top 5 or 6 in Q3. But he's not challenged. Certainly Blocky has been up there. A few other drivers have really been able to push for pole positions, but Vader has just gone under the radar a little bit. Snacks' qualifying 3 has finished, as has Moss's, Seamus and Mertzi. Got to see what Leroy's got to perceive. He's going to be pushing like mad. Is he up on his time? He doesn't seem to be backing off. I think maybe he's up. Can we see anything on his steering wheel, perhaps? Doesn't seem to show it when we're in race view. He's Renault, flat through there.
Numbers on the top right. There's no red or green on the Renault steering wheel. It's literally what those numbers say.
No, he's not up on his time. He's coming into the pit lane. Wow. Leroy cannot improve. Down to Callum Ultra then on U-softs. Is he up on his time? Could he potentially pull something out of the bag? No, he can't.
No, he doesn't not go quicker either. Nope.
Doesn't go quicker. So just Mello and MK2 Ellis left across the line. Leroy in the chat lost it a bit in sector 2. Damn. I think Mello again not necessarily going quicker. Is he coming into the pit lane? He is as well. Just then MK2 Ellis, the last guy to come across the line. Is he up on his time? Can he potentially bump himself up from P6? Looks like he's going for the line. No, he can't. He stays P6 as well. Wow. Absolutely GG's. Big congrats to Lord Vader 261. A phenomenal driver has turned up tonight. Absolutely turned up tonight with a 146.591. A tenth quicker than everybody else in the field. Wow. Love that. Oh, we love all that. Wow, there it is then, folks. That is your top 10. Vader takes pole position. BLT Leroy goes P2, but will be dropping back with that grid penalty. Snacks and Callum Ultra, 3rd and 4th over the line. Mello, MK2 Ellis, Moss, Seamus, Mertzi, and Butters. Both Alfa Romeos and Red Bulls, and Hasses actually, through to Q3. Good to see 2 drivers from a few different teams into the final stages of qualifying.